Now next is day work. Okay, now day work means what? During execution of project, there may be a certain type of work which are not included in the schedule and cannot be paid by measurement. It means that special type of architectural work, then dismantling the partition wall, underwater, taking out the roots of trees, this kind of work will be there, which is not mentioned into the schedule. So this work may be called as a day work. Now these day works are paid for on the basis of actual quantity of materials and labor hours required to complete the job and denoted as day work. Okay, a list of various classes of workmen charged or engaged in the work and rate per hour are recorded. Now this is nothing but the day's work. Now the next one is daily labor. Now daily labor means what? It is nothing but to execute work departmentally. Daily laborers like mazdoor, masons, carpenter, etc. are engaged by the assistant engineer with prior approval from competent authority. Daily laborers may be employed against. Okay, so if there is a any extra work will be there. Okay, in that case, assistant engineer have the rights to empower some extra laborers or the mazdoor and masons to appoint for that work. Okay, so that is nothing but the daily labor work. So for that, there are two systems by which we can maintain the records of their work. The first one is muster roll and second one is a casual labor law. Now, one single labor can do that work repeatedly for number of days. In that case, we take the record of their work in a muster roll. But if day's work is there, in that case, whatever the work he had done for that particular day, the record of such work is maintained into the casual labor roll. Okay, so that that particular authority have rights or they can make the payment for such type of work to that worker. Okay, now muster roll means what? Here you can see that this is nothing but the muster roll. Okay, now this muster roll execute a particular work which is assigned by the assistant engineer on site have to hire mazdoor laborers for daily work. Now this is used to give wages of other day laborers are drawn on muster roll. Okay, if any mazdoor can do any particular work for a particular day, then assistant engineer make record of that work and gives the payment on the basis of daily wages rates. Okay, so this is the one sample of muster roll. This is a second sample of muster roll. In that you can see that various columns are there by which assistant engineer or the junior engineer mark the entries of various particulars by which the department may uh, okay. Now the last point, that is nothing but the registration as contractor in the PWD. Now registration as a contractor in PWD, it is very necessary to get the government contract. Okay, Now the contractor who interested in registering his name with the government shall submit an application in the following forms to the authority competent to sanction it. Okay. Now the applicant has to furnish documents regarding his financial status supported by certificate and solvency obtained from district collector or sub-divisional officer of that district or banker's certificate. Okay. So when any person wants to be a government contractor, he has to submit firstly the application, and after that he has to submit the solvency certificate, which is assigned by the district collector or sub-divisional officers or the bankers of your account. Okay. In addition to the above, the contractor's application should be accompanied by the following documents. That is nothing but latest income tax clearance certificate. Then second one is technical staff with qualification and experience employed by the contractor. Then list of machinery purchased by the contractor including its location and condition. Then next, in case of partnership firms, an attested copy of partnership deed. This is the legal document in which kind of partners you are having, what their designations and what is their financial condition. All the information is included in that partnership deed. Now the next document is copy of power of attorney which is duly attested. Duly attested means what? Any government authority can attest that particular power of attorney document. And the last one is the contractor has to pay half the register fee for class in which he intend to register himself. Means there are number of classes in which contractors have to register. For example, PWD having the 14 number of classes in which contractors have to submit their fees according to the class which he wanted to register. Okay, so in this way, our fifth unit is completed. Okay, the next unit we will see in